DThang gets killed.
Yeah.
You know, so what is, and I believe you were there, you know, can you kind
Yeah,
of
I was outside.
take me through what happened that day?
I'm gonna take you to how all that led up, how it all led up. See, now I gotta clear this up too, cause there's a lot of people on the internet saying, "Oh, DThang up the bang on FBG Young in the middle of a peace treaty." They lying, man. That's a lie. Wasn't none of them outside. It was my boy Bleak. Bleak, he used to be on STL, and he used to be trapping with me on King Drive. You know what I'm saying? There was only a couple of gangsters, disciples that was trapping on King Drive. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of them. And he knew Young them. You feel what I'm saying? So he brung Young over there, and I got DThang hollering at him. They was hollering. And it took some grown dude to come out there, start screaming and going crazy. And that's when Young just pimped off. You feel what I'm saying? Because it escalated already. So what he still over there for? Nobody up no gun or none of that stuff, man. I just wanted to clear that up before I went into it, man. But DThang 600, man, that's my boy Trigger. Trigger is my mans from 600. That's my mans. Solid dude. He used to be up under me, rocking with me and stuff, but you know what I'm saying? He always knew how to do his own thing. He was just a younger guy who navigated to me and was rocking and rolling with what I had going on. So he gonna forever be my boy. I was to rock with him real heavy, and DThang used to be up under him. That's how it really went. DThang was outside, and he was in the car with some females. He sliding up 61st in Vernon, going up 62nd, 63rd, busting the right, bust another right, get back on King Drive. Now, while he doing this, he done did it 3 times. Now, while he doing it, nobody know he riding up and down Jaro, throwing down the rakes.
Dropping the rakes?
Yeah, dropping the rakes. Nobody know that. So now he out the car the 3rd time, the car gone. He on 61st. He on 61st of King Drive on a bike now. So I see Dome and Twinkle Toes, Twink, walking over there. Rest in peace to both of them guys, man. I see them walking over there coming from 62nd and Vernon, hit King Drive. Now they walking towards 61st. So they see me, they stop and holler at me. Now DThang ride up. Dome say, "Man, you keep riding through here, dropping the rakes, man, shawty, it's gonna happen to you." Like that. He talking about whooping his ass though. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we thought he was talking about. So that's when we stepped in and everything and we squashed it. But DThang was little, man, and he stood right there and he was ready to fight with that, squared up with him and everything. I'm like, "Nah, shawty, come on, man." You know what I'm saying? Just like that. He, "Man, big bro." He saying it just like, "Man, and everything don't be worth it." I'm chopping it up with him. Just like that, me and all the other guys. He say, "Man, all right, I'm gonna slow down for y'all, man." Just like that. So the next day come around, and now the older guy, it's like they trying to provoke Shorty to step out and do what he doing. He feel taunted. You feel what I'm saying?
Who feels taunted?
DThang.
Oh.
Cause you know, older guys going around, they trying to feel like they punked him or something. I don't know what type of message they was trying to portray and doing all that, but Shorty felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stand on my own. So the next day, man, they walked through there, they got on wigs. They got on wigs and stuff. They trying to check him by the car. He down there in that same car in front of the store on 61st. They trying to check him and still on that bullshit from the day before. You feel what I'm saying? So now Shorty feeling like, as they walking off or running off, he know that down there where we at is the spot. He trying to get to a gun. They say he was trying to run up on him, man. I felt like he was trying to get to a gun to defend himself. And that's when shots was let off. He was hit. Yeah, and I'm watching him. I'm stand over. I'm like, damn. Breezy right there. His brother get to walking up Trigger. I grab Trigger. and try to walk off, I'm telling him like, man, Trigger get to going crazy, crying and shit, man. And it was like, that shit was just like crazy, but you see them up walking, running up the street with a wig on. So obviously, you was coming to do something. You feel what I'm saying? Going crazy. It wasn't nothing just out the spur of the moment you seen him and something else transpired. You was coming to be on some bullshit. And that's how it went, man. He ended up getting locked up for that. And he went to jail. Dome didn't make it home. He got killed in jail, or he died in jail. He died in jail. You know what I'm saying? Not killed, he died in jail. So that was two people that lost their life over some crazy stuff. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it all add up, they lost their life over some crazy stuff. Doing this, and this is how the peace treaty, and ever since then, man, it went crazy. It's crazy. I know too many people that's dead, man, and it's sad. Over 40, for real. From both sides. It's crazy.
How did you feel being that you were the one that set up the peace treaty and then your little homie ends up getting killed?
Because that shit was so crazy, because I told you Trigger my mans, and Trigger was really on some, you know what I'm saying, trying to be on some different type stuff. Trigger was a player, man. All he did was get money and mess with the ladies, man. We the older crowd. We ain't really knowing how serious it was until it got serious. We didn't know until it got serious. So, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, that shit was bogus as hell. I felt like that shit was bogus as hell. And I'm like, man, so they could have just said the night before, like, man, that the peace treaty off and all that shit. Don't be out here lacking. You feel what I'm saying? Instead, they was on some, you know, you feel me? Let me get him up out the way type shit, man. Why he lacking type shit. I felt like that was some crazy shit, man. And it was senseless. It wasn't even worth it, man. It really bothered me, for real, for real.
Yeah, I think you mentioned 600 Breezy was there.
Yeah, Breezy was there, man. He was right there on the corner, trying to, you know, do what he do, man. It was sad, man, when you see somebody, I don't know, you probably ain't never seen nobody die in front of you, man. It's not a good feeling, man, especially if you really ain't on no killing type stuff, and you see it happening. That ain't no good feeling, man. But unfortunately, that went on in the hood way too often.
I mean, from what I understand, you know, Breezy was right there, right? Like,
Breezy,
with him as he died.
Breezy walked up right after everything transpired. He was there. He was one of the first ones that was right there. Because we right here on the angle. They on 61st. This 61st. We right here. Probably goddamn it 20 feet. Not even 20 feet away. Yeah. It was crazy, man. Breezy will tell you that, you know, he know.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.